Hello everybody, welcome back to Borderlands. This is Papa.Meerkat, and I just had to restart my entire thing. I just did 50 minutes of video for nothing because Elgato glitched out and it still said it was recording even though it was not, and it just got rid of 50 minutes of video. I had to just restart again. Well, in the video that I just had to throw away was that I went to go meet Tanis and we finished the journals quest, which I still have on me, the hidden journals quest. I went to talk to Tanis, Patricia Tanis, and we got this mission to meet Crazy Earl. And from the shop in New Haven, I found the detonating hammer, which is a shotgun. I got all this stuff. I got a liquid wrath. This was pretty good. I like using this. It's really good. And I got this out of a chest next to Tanis. So it was two chests where Tanis is, and it had a volcano in it. I captured it, and I was happy that I found a legendary on camera for you guys. But Elgato had to be a bee and screw up my all that footage. So I couldn't capture finding this in the chest for you guys. Well, we're gonna go meet Crazy Earl then, since you guys missed out on that video that I just recorded. I'm not very happy about that at all. I could always go back to where Tanis was and go check those chests out again and see if I get anything else out of them. Since I had to turn off the game and come back, I just restarted. But I couldn't show you guys the footage because it just destroyed it. I know that's what happens when you're a YouTuber, you know, sometimes stuff like this happens. I don't know what it did, it just didn't want to, like, after I recorded everything. I hit stop record, I hit the red button to stop recording, and after that it's supposed to, you know, process the video and whatnot, and it did nothing. I even had a cool footage where I shot one sniper round and killed 4 racks in one hit. That's gone. I got a legendary out of a chest. That's gone. Just everything's gone. Let's go over to this chest and see if we get anything out of it, except that we jump all the way off for no reason whatsoever. Alright, I'm not gonna let that glitch slash mess up slow me down. We're gonna go back to where Tanis was and where all those chests should be closed again. Oh, blue. Oh, I was hoping I'd be like, is that a double anarchy? No. It is just bleh. But in the last video I sold my double anarchy that I had forever, that level 4 one. And I got all this junk. Got the shock artifact from a spider ant. And it's for Hunter. Look at all this junk I got. And I killed a specially named rack that's kind of like moth rack. And he dropped a cracked sash, which is not that great. But the only thing is what makes a cracked sash special is that if you see the capacity is 108, but the recharge rate is 122. That means it refills instantly every time this clock resets after you get hit. So if your shields were completely empty and it refreshes, then yeah, it's gonna be an instant refill. Yeah, I got this volcano. That's pretty good amount of damage, and it's fire based. As you notice when you saw it in the menu, is that its fire base is ×4. It means it has the highest chance of setting something on fire. That's $2,000. Let's see what else I got. I think that video I just did was actually quite good. It was actually, I was being as funny, I was being more crazy about that. I even told you guys a little bit of a life story. Alright, last video that I had to delete. But what I was trying to say in the video is that don't give up on your dreams and stuff. You know, if you have something that you wanted to do in your life, you know, job, dream job, whatever, don't give up on it. Keep going until you get that dream job. Because in this day and age, what I've noticed is that too many people give up. You know, when they try something and they just stop because it's either too hard or somebody says something stupid like, hey, you're not going to be able, you know, you're never going to be good, or you're never going to make it anywhere doing that. And that's how I had to live my life. You know, when I was in school, we were poor. My family was always poor, you know. Barely get one meal a day kind of situation, you know. We couldn't afford new clothes or like socks and stuff. So everything was usually hand-me-downs, or they like from flea markets or places where it's really cheap. And because of that, I was made fun of in school. You know, I only had a couple of friends throughout the entire time of going to school, and those two friends was my friends since 2nd grade all the way up until high school. And I was bullied. I was bullied because I was poor, which is a very dumb concept. Being poor shouldn't have any, well, any effect on if you should be liked or not, but apparently it is. So I was picked on in school. I was bullied, and because of it, it made me who I am. You know, I don't talk. You know, my conversations usually with people are, they find me, what would you call it, awkward to talk to, and because of that, you know, I don't have that good experience with being social or anything such as that. So me going from being bullied and not liked by most people or something, I don't know, because I was poor, and having awkward conversations because I'm not used to doing conversations like that. Well, because of all that, I was picked on, you know, or I'm kind of like a recluse or whatever. Well, because I'm a kind of a recluse, and coming from being a recluse to being a YouTuber is a huge step for me, you know. All because it was a dream, you know. I said this in the last video, or the video before, is that I always wanted to be a YouTuber. I've been wanting to be a YouTuber for 10, 11 years, but money was always an issue for that, you know. I could never afford it, you know. Me and my wife, we work hard, but we still live paycheck to paycheck, you know, barely making it anywhere. And so I had a dream to always start my own YouTube channel, even if it's never going to be successful or not. I still did what I wanted to do, you know. Even though my background, you know, I have no history whatsoever. I've never edited a video before this. I never edited a video. Didn't know anything about sound design or recording, any of that stuff. And I taught myself everything. It took me the better part of a year to teach myself how to edit, how to, you know, do everything that is required to be a YouTuber. I haven't done everything yet, you know. I haven't really added special effects or anything, you know. Just, if you guys are watching this, you know, just give me time. I'm still teaching myself. I'm still learning. It's not going to be, you know, everything instantly kind of situation. Nobody's like that. But it's pretty much, I had a dream, you know. I wanted to do something better with my life because I have had people in my life that I work with or whatnot, they say that you're never going to amount to more than being somebody behind a grill flipping burgers for the rest of your life or whatever. And I've had people literally say this to me. It's like, wow, I mean, how can you say that about somebody? Say that they can never amount to more than sitting behind a grill or being in a kitchen for literally the rest of your life. And I've had people say that throughout my life, you know, because I've been working since I was 15 years old. I worked in a burger joint. It's my first job. Actual officially paid job, you know, with a paycheck, whatnot, paying taxes and stuff. But before that, I mowed lawns around where I lived. I always helped my dad and whatever, my mom, fixing cars or doing, you know, odd jobs around. So I've been pretty much working for most of my life. But on an official capacity, I've been working since I was 15. Most people would be like, oh, well, back in the 90s, early 90s or mid 90s, that working, you know, you had to be 16 or older to get a job. Well, that's true. But where the burger place that I started at, the manager was like, my mom was starting there too. So because she was starting there, the manager was like, how about you? You want a job? And I was like, sure. He was like, how old are you? I was like, 15. He was like, well, you're not quite hiring age, but since your mom's starting here, you can go ahead and work here, you know? And I was like, really? And he was like, yeah. Just sign up this application and you got yourself a job. So that's how I got a job, you know. I started when I was 15. And, so, yeah, and nowadays, me and my wife, we work hard, but it seems like you never get anywhere, you know. We barely live paycheck to paycheck, barely getting enough food to feed everybody. Because I got 2 kids, you know, I take care of. Got my wife I take care of, you know. But I'm just tired of hearing from people that I'll never amount to more than, you know, somebody sitting behind a grill or cooking for the rest of my life. And I'm not gonna have that, you know. That's the thing it is, guys, is that most people nowadays give up because of peer pressure, because of somebody else in their life that is jealous of them, that they know that they can do better, but because it's a challenge to them or their life, it basically they down talk you and they downplay you, saying that you are a nothing, you can never amount to being more than what you are. And you don't listen to that, just don't. There's no point to that at all. You know, you listen to that stuff and you give up too early because somebody else is jealous that you're going to be more successful than them. You know, I'm not guaranteeing that you're going to be or not. I'm just saying that because you want to take a chance, that you want to try more than just sitting there doing nothing, or like in my case, sitting behind a, you know, or in a kitchen or behind a grill for the rest of my life. I didn't want that anymore. When people are saying to me that that's all I'm going to ever do, well, F you, you know, that's not what I'm going to do. I have dreams, I have hopes and aspirations, you know. You know, why can I not do more? And that's what I'm doing. I woke up one day, you know, I smoked cigarettes since I was 13 years old. I think I mentioned that before. I just barely went anywhere in my life. I was smoking. I had crappy jobs I didn't care for anymore. I cared for them for a while at first, you know, but working somewhere for like 10, 11 years, you want something new, you want something different. Because it seems like you're just sitting there stagnating, you know, and you're never getting anywhere. And that's the feeling I have, you know. And I'm one of those type of people that's adventurous, you know. I can see something in the distance, way off in the distance, miles and miles away, like when you're in a car or when you're walking or whatever, and you see something way up in the distance, and you get curious about that object you see in the distance, and I have this strong urge to want to just go to that spot just because I want to know what's there, just the curiosity of it, you know, to explore what is at that location I can see way off. Well, that's the thing, you know, when somebody has that kind of feelings, you know, and then they get told that they can never amount to more than working in the kitchen for the rest of their life, what do you think I'm going to do? You know, am I going to sit in that kitchen for the rest of my life, or am I going to do more? And that's up to you, you know. You can't sit there and have somebody else tell you that your life can only be this. No, your life is what you make of it. It's not what somebody else says it's going to be. It's what you are going to make of it. So don't ever get your hopes up, you know, down or whatever. You know, don't get downplayed. Don't get talked about in a way that is going to keep you from achieving your goals or your dreams. There's no point in that. You know, you can't have somebody else dictate your life. It's the same here. You know, don't. For me, it was the same thing. Everybody always thought they can dictate which direction my life should be going. I'm just not going to do that. So well, that day I woke up, I stopped smoking, and I said to my wife, I was like, you know, I've been talking about wanting to do a YouTube channel for years now, but I can never afford it. So what happened was that at the beginning of this year, I just stopped smoking. I said I want to do that channel, and I was waiting for our tax refund to come in, right? Well, barely had enough in the, because me and my wife, she split the money with me so I could start this YouTube thing, but only had about $2,500, $3,000, and that's not a lot when you think about it, because like when I was doing research on the stuff I need to do the recordings, I need a microphone. I have a digital recorder to record my voice separately than my game audio. I have I don't have Photoshop. I went the free route on that because Photoshop's kind of expensive, and it's a subscription based thing nowadays, and I didn't really want to mess with that, so I stuck with a photo manipulation tool called GIMP, and that's what I'm using here to do my intros, outros, uh, my YouTube banner, and the icon, which I drew by hand at first. Well, I looked up the like Premiere video editing software, and I looked up Premiere, I looked up Vegas, Sony Vegas, and this stuff was like $800 for the one I got right now is a Sony Vegas 15, and it was literally 800 bucks for this program. And I was like, wow, that is a lot of money. Well, for me and my wife, that's a lot of money, you know. So what I did was I started doing my research. Which one would be better for me? Would it be Premiere? Would it be Vegas? Would it be any other editing programs I can't think of the names of right now? Well, they were all quite expensive, so I did my research to find out which one would be the best for me to use, something that's easy to learn, because it's a learning process for me doing all this. I've never done it before, and that was the whole discussion earlier, that I'm a recluse, I'm not social and stuff, and I'm awkward in social situations because I was always, you know, bullied when I was a kid. So doing this research for this stuff, I had to teach myself everything, how to do everything, YouTube, how to even upload, how to, you know, render, how to edit the videos so it's all smooth transitions, and adding in my outros and stuff, intros. Well, it took me a better part of a year to teach myself everything I need to know, and I got to this point. I'm actually uploading every day except for Sundays. Well, back to the whole Vegas Pro, or well, the editing programs. It was expensive, guys. I mean, really expensive. I was looking at these things, $800, $700, you know, $1,000 for these editing programs, and I was like, that's going to take a huge portion of the money that I'm trying to start YouTube with. Well, I went into after we got our money back, or refund, just got our money back, and right when that happened, I got lucky, you know. And I can swear, guys, that I meant to do this to a small degree. Is that when the money came in for the tax refund, what was it? A day later, literally a day later after getting this refund, our went back to say, okay, I got the money in hand. Let's start buying the parts I need and the software. And what next happened? Literally a day later, was that Vegas Pro went on sale from $800 to $250. And I was like, it seems like it's fate. I mean, it's fate that I should be doing this YouTube channel. And that's literally what happened. It went down to $250 from $800. Right when our money came in a day later. For only 3 days they had that sale. And that's what I got. Out of a $800 program, I got Vegas Pro for $250. Man, they only had that sale for 3 days, man. That was like, wow. It seemed like it was fate. That's how I look at it. And because of that, you know, that was around April, March, whatever, February, somewhere around the beginning of the year. And ever since, it took me until my birthday, literally September 3rd, to actually start uploading. And here I am now. You know, I'm doing this because I enjoy it. It's fun. And I'm not going to have somebody sit there and dictate my life, you know, tell me. They say that they're my friends and stuff that I work with or whoever. And they say this stuff, and then they tell me that I can never amount to more than just sitting behind a grill or working in a kitchen for the rest of my life making minimum wage. I'm just not going to have that. Why should I, you know, have to dictate my life around what somebody says or what they believe in me, you know? And that goes for you guys too. If you guys are going to watch this video and you got dreams and aspirations or hopes, work towards them. Don't give up because some bully or some person that can't stand to see other people succeed, you know, dictate how you should live. And by the way, this is where I got the volcano, this chest right here, and there's another one right there. This is where I got the volcano. Let's see what we're gonna get now. Got a blue. And let's see, this one's 800. 251. 226, 34. And transfusion grenade is better than mine, so I will be equipping that. That was worth 2,000. Oh, the chest was not as good as what it was when I was actually recording and my video got destroyed. And that was a bloated rack. Oh, that's all he dropped. I was hoping to drop more. This chest was crappy last time. And it looks like it's going to be that way again. $7,000? Wow. Yeah, after I leave here, I'm going to go towards Crazy Earl. He didn't miss much in that last episode besides me finding a legendary and talking to Tannis. And I did that journal where Tannis is talking again. She was talking about the vault. Blah, blah, blah. It wasn't that interesting. Can't remember if there's something on top of the roof. But yeah, here's Tannis. This is where I had to come to talk to her.
From off planet. You smell oddly. We'll speak again.
Yeah, Tannis is weird. She is a weird one. Well, I'm going to try to, hopefully this video won't get screwed over again. Looks like my computer's been glitching out a little bit more lately. Can I not get up here? I thought I could. Is there even anything up there worth my time? Oh, just got up here. Oh, no, there's nothing up here. I've been spending all that time doing that for nothing. Oh, well, there was another chest here. And you. Alright, let's go. Let's head on to Crazy Earl, the weird guy. apparently in the second game, he eats an entire runner. But what's his name? For some reason I can't think of it. I'm sorry, I just hit the mic like an idiot. I can't remember his name. See, when I need to think of something, it disappears out of my head, even though I know the names of these things. Have you ever had that trouble that if you need to remember something, then all of a sudden you can't, even though you know it pretty well? Because I've been playing Borderlands for years. I should know every character's name, but for some reason when I need to say the name, it's just gone. That happens way too often. Yeah, I was talking in my last recording that I was forced to delete because of, I don't even know why. And that last video was saying that me and my brother, when Borderlands 2 came out, I pre-ordered it. It just came out. And we were like, okay, let's start this thing off with split screen co-op. Because me and my brother likes to play Borderlands, you know. Because we were like big fans of Diablo and stuff like that. So we wanted to play co-op in Borderlands 2. I started a character as Zero. My brother, I can't remember if he started as Axton. I think it was Axton. Dang it, dude, get off me. So many of these dudes. Wow. Let's miss every shot, please. But we started this co-op game. Game brand new. We took out Knuckle Dragger, which is your first boss. And we make it to the southern shelf, and right when we get there, everything goes all weird. Like, the graphics get weird. Like, you know how if you look at a texture like this, you can see a texture, there's something there. Well, all the textures are supposed to be textures went smooth, and there was no detail to it. And it just stayed that way for some reason. We were like, okay, maybe it's still playable, maybe it'll be fixed if we tried to move to a new area. So we tried to go to an instance, or you know, a place where it splits you between two different areas, and the console would lock up. We're like, okay, so we reset the console, reset the game, see if that'll fix it. And when we came back, it was still glitched out. It was still all smooth. The textures were all messed up. And then instead of locking up when you hit the transition zones between areas, you would get stuck like there was an invisible wall there, and you couldn't pass anymore. And we're like, what is going on? Well, what happened was that the VRAM inside the PS3 stopped working. It just stopped. It was like barely working, and my PS3 just died right there. It was like, what the? It's like Borderlands 2 just killed my PlayStation 3. And this PlayStation was only like 9-10 months old, which was really sad. So I had to wait until tax time to get another PlayStation, because the only time I can ever afford anything is when tax time comes along and we get a refund. That's only if we get a refund, because I can't afford anything during the year, you know. Too dang poor for that. Well, couldn't play Borderlands 2 for a long time because of that. Me and my brother were like very disappointed. So I had to get another PS3, wait around. Finally got a new PS3, and yeah, we got to finally play the game. It was really disappointing. I know I said not interesting, but it's just a little footnote in my life. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, is that yeah, I wasn't going to have people tell me that I'm not ever going to amount to more than sitting, you know, in a kitchen for the rest of my life. And whoever watches this shouldn't think that the same way. If you ever feel down, or you feel like you never can be anybody or be successful at all, don't let that happen. I mean, that is up to you, not the people that they say they're your friends. Because if somebody's going to treat you like that, they're not your friend. Well, why would they, if they say they're your friend, then why would they tell you that you can never amount to more than anything else, in your life? Doesn't make no sense. Well, the thing is just don't let anybody get you down. If you got dreams or something, don't give up. I'm not saying that I'm ever going to be successful on YouTube, but I'm actually doing it. It's something I always wanted to do. I was scared, nervous, and stuff because I am a recluse. I don't have a very good social life, and because of all that, it was really hard for me to start YouTube because going from no social life to actually talking on videos, that means I'm talking to people all over the world. That right there is a huge step for me. So I just say for you guys, don't give up. If you got something you want to do, it may not just be YouTube. For me, it was the YouTube thing. For you guys, it could be anything. A job, a dream job, whatever. And if you want that dream job, work for it. Set your goals to saying, hey, I'm going to get that dream job. And don't give up on it, because that happens way too much nowadays. I mean, way too much. Oh, I just killed both those in one shot. Thanks, volcano. I think I said this in my last videos that when I found the volcanoes, that I've been playing this game for years, plus the second game and whatnot, and I literally, it has not failed on me yet, is that every playthrough this game, no matter what character I play as, I always find a volcano. Very like early or basically midpoint of the game, which is like right now. It's probably the most, like, one of the most common weapons you can get when it comes to legendaries. I usually find a defiler too, which is the hand cannon that has corrosive damage. Most of the time in a shop. Like, I'll just hit a random weapon shop and boom, there's a defiler just right there. I just hopefully this video don't mess up too. I don't know why that last one messed up so bad. Well, here's Crazy Earl right here. This is his house. Ain't it pretty?
Yep. What you want?
Get off my lawn, and today's lesson.
Is this thing turned on? Look it. I ain't talking you about Jack Monkey Squat till you get rid of all them pests.
Dude, I was standing right here and you were talking to me like you were talking to.
See you later.
Okay, man. He was talking to me through a walkie-talkie or something, even though I was standing right there next to the door. Why can't I hit this guy? Finally. Hit that guy with 2 barrels and he's barely hurt. Die, dude. That's the problem with the volcano. It puts up this fire right here that you can't see through. It like blinds you. We'll probably finish. Let's see, I'm at 35 minutes, give or take, in the video. I'll try to go as far as I can here. Try to keep it like 45, maybe 50-minute video. So let's see if we can complete these 2 quests for him real quick. Let's see. Do they get off my long one? So we can get anything here. Let's see if we can finish this area before moving on, or ending the video. Wow, this stuff sucks. You mean like that? Dance, dance. Oh. $2,000 for transfusion? Heck yeah, I'll take that. It's worth some money. There's a red chest out there you gotta jump to. What was he trying to do? Fly? I think he was trying to fly. I believe I can fly. Best singing you'll ever hear. Just get out that chest. So jump out there from here. Run, jump, and we made it. What are they gonna get? Double anarchy? No, that'd be too good. 9 times 54. What was my shotgun? 66 times 12 at 19.8, 1.0 fire rate. I still got this SMG. I don't even remember where I got this thing at. Just been carrying it around. Brutal revolver. Doesn't look very brutal to me. Did you say I was looking to get shot? I think you are looking to get shot. Can I actually fire through that? Haha, yes I can. Now you gotta find your way to me. Good luck with that. Ouch. Explosive rain. It's like that Prince song, like Purple Rain. But it's just explosive rain. They're standing in water, but yet they're still burning. Makes a lot of sense. Because it's magic. It's not real fire. Makes you feel like you're on fire, but it's not real. Spitter skag. I think I'm a little higher level than this place is. That's why I'm easily taking everything down. I noticed this place, when I first got here a long time ago, when I first played this game, was I was confused in this, but I didn't know what I was doing. Like, it was a really confusing layout, but it's actually not that bad if you think about it. When you look at a map, it looks like a ring. You just go in a big circle. That was the whole thing about this map. But at first, trying to figure out where to go was kind of annoying. What was he doing? He was shooting and bobbing at the same time. Weird. These bandits are weird. Just like Tannis. No, I think she's just beyond weird. She's just crazy. That music is not very pleasant. It's that time of the year for that music though. It's almost October. The month of Halloween. Wow. I just messed all of them up. Good shot. Good shuttle chat. Dance, dance. Oh. They always disappear every time they start dancing. Spoilers. Marvels. Everybody knows where I'm going with that. I don't know how much that was. I don't want to pick up something that's not worth my time. Oh, it's gotta be one of these. Yeah, it's over 2,000. But that Marvel thing I was talking about, spoilers, is something to do with a guy named Thanos, maybe? And how they do that disappearing thing. Dude, what the heck was hurting me so bad? I know the barrels had something to do with it, but I still had some health left. Jeez. Duck right when on fire, every time. Ow. Oh, there goes all your pests. Another transfusion worth over 20, 2,000. 2,000. I don't think I need to open these because my ammo refills constantly. Especially with snipers, like you don't shoot as fast, you know, or as fast enough to run out of ammo. Okay, I need to go here and go back to today's lesson, high explosive. Yep. So just keep in mind that if you get confused in this place, just remember that it's just a big loop, pretty much. So I jumped off there. That was a little base that leads to a dead end, but it actually goes around on this side, which is the other side of the loop. There's that voice crack every video. I gotta at least have one or two. Just because. I shoot him and no hit. Reload speed could be a little bit faster on that sniper. This is that new shotgun I got when my video messed up, so you guys didn't see me pick it up. I think an enemy dropped it, a BA, to be more precise. 12 times what, 66? So yeah, it's not bad. My other one was like a 47 times 9, or 50 something times 9. Let's go up this ramp. I haven't been using my masher that much because the sniper rifles are okay to use for now, and my that new shotgun's okay, but the accuracy of it's not as good. But as long as you're medium to close range, you're good. Longer ranges, no. My last shotgun can do medium to longer ranges plus close range. Ew. White shield worth only 500 bucks. Worth it. Ain't that right, guys? It was worth it. All that money's. Yeah, I started, finally added a, if you look at my channel, you go to my channel, you'll notice in my, my banner, it actually has a link to my Facebook page now. So I have a Facebook page linked to my YouTube page. So go check it out if you get a chance. I would really appreciate. Send a comment or something, you know, on Facebook. I'll post all my newest videos on my Facebook page, plus a link to my I'll put links to my playlists. I did already yesterday. Oh yeah, this chest. I've never gotten anything good out of this chest. You'd think it'd be special being in a box like that. Dude, really? Go down. Why is it sometimes I shoot and don't do nothing? Am I just that bad of a shot? Yeah, that's gotta be it. Let's go back to my master. I haven't used it in a while. I did in the last video that got destroyed. Sorry, I know I keep bringing that up. It just makes me mad. Whoop, 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 whoop. Don't know if that explosion can actually hurt you, but I'm not going to take any chances. Alright, here we go. 2 chests. Turn around.
Always
Wait
nice
for them to
get
open.
resupply.
Is there anything yellow, orange, purple? We got 2 blues. I was hoping for a purple. Well, that fire rate is awful. Yeah, I'll fire it once every year. That's very good. Very good. Indeed. Glorious Havoc. Tactician, or tactician, class of month. If I can even speak. Speaking skills. 2% out of 100. Yay. Well, I think I finished this place. All missions are done, so I'll go back to Crazy Earl. Turn this stuff in. If you go up here, I think you can just jump off to the last area you were, which is over here. See, there's that chest. You jump over from there to that chest. And that's where I came in. So I'll just climb down that way. Just be careful, you do have fall damage in this game. Just make sure your falls are not too high up. Man, it sucks about that last video though. I found a legendary on camera, guys, in a chest, just to delete the whole video. I'm just like, well, that was pointless. Alright, let's head back, and then we'll probably call that an episode. I would have had more in it if my video didn't get messed up. If you were in my position watching this and you put up YouTube videos yourself, you know the pain that at which I speak with the whole video getting messed up, having to restart again. I haven't gone up that way, so next video we'll go up that way. That leads to a whole different area. We'll hopefully find something good up there.
Yep. What you want?
You gave me a grenade mod, $9,000, 7,000 EXP. Ooh yeah, shock sticky. Not worth it. And this one gives $3,000 and 4,000 EXP. Yay. And hair of the dog. Collect bottles of booze from the bandits at Treacher's Landing? Treacher's, I don't know. My language skills are awful. Alright guys. Well, that's gonna be a video. Next video we'll go and head up there and see if we can find the booze bottles and do more quests. And if you guys would like to become part of the Meerkat family, hit that subscribe button. If you like my commentary or find any of it helpful or funny, hit that like button. And don't forget about that notification bell to keep up with my latest videos. And I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.